Hey everybody, it's Gamer Grampz here. Today we are continuing our playthrough with Byzantium, where we're doing a religious domination game. You might think that it's not going so good, considering that our capital here is looking like it's in hot water, and we might be losing it. However, believe it or not, this has been the most legendary, amazing start to a game I've ever had. So if you feel like watching, then definitely stick around. If you want to get good at Civ 6, then subscribe and click the bell to keep up with this channel. Okay, so as I was trying to elaborate there, we're going to zip out here and just go ahead and show you. We got Galapagos Islands right close to us. We got a place where we can settle. We're really not doing that bad. I know it looks like a little bit tough here. However, we've been sitting there pumping out holy site projects, and we just secured ourselves our religion. We founded the legendary religion of Mythology, and we managed to nab our Jesuit education and our crusade belief as well. So the bad news for Georgia here is if she does manage to take our capital city next turn, well, guess what? It's already following our religion, which means that any unit that we attack her with inside of this territory until we take our capital back will have +10 combat strength on our side of the equation. So that is definitely like why I'm not worried at all, even if they do take it. However, now that we founded that religion too, we also, like if we look at the combat strength screen here, we're also getting +3 from our Taxis ability now. So, or our Taxis, it's called Taxis ability. So they actually might not be able to take the city because they're with that +3 combat strength and then attacking across the river. And if that's the case, I'm pretty sure that we should be okay, because we'll be able to hit them and then also hit the slinger with our other slinger that's coming out. And then they'll definitely want to retreat like that warrior already did. Yeah, not to mention we have slingers coming out there where we can get archery anytime we want it. We're one turn away, but we're instead focusing on getting a bunch of slingers out in the meantime. And that's kind of where we are and what's been happening. We managed to basically body block Ethiopia for quite a while and stop them from settling their city, because we originally wanted to settle right here. However, we weren't successful in the long run, so now it is what it is. We are going to just move on with our lives and start heading back towards home in order to deal with the nasty Georgians who backstabbed us. Ideally, I would actually like to declare a friendship with Ethiopia, so let's see if he'll take our delegation. I forgot to send it the first turn, so he's kind of pissy with us a little bit, but we might be able to improve that. In fact, I'm going to gift him 30 gold. That'll actually help with our relationship. The reason why I want to declare a friendship with him, you'd think I might want to kill him. I don't. I want to declare the friendship so that he has a chance, as long as he can peace out, because he's currently at war. Oh, Gaul's at war with 2 people. You're a freaking troublesome little bastard, aren't you? But yeah, he's at war with both Ethiopia and somebody else at the moment, which means that if they can peace out with Gaul, that then they can settle a few more cities. I don't mind if they settle cities in here. We have our plans. I literally am only going to be building these 2 other cities, and then we're going to war. Well, not going to war immediately, but like, that's all we're settling before we start our first war that we start, because Georgia sneak attacked us. So the more cities he settles in here, the merrier as far as I'm concerned, because we're just going to take them anyway. And the more cities he settles means the more holy sites he builds for us, and the more wonders he builds for us, and the more rock-hewn churches he builds for us, which coincidentally is really good when you have a faith economy. But anyways, I've rambled enough. Let's get going here. And we survived it by the fucking short and curlies, but I'll take it any way I can get it. All right, so we need to make sure we move the right one here, and we're going to move here. And now this one we're going to hit the warrior with, and this one we're going to hit the slinger with. And now I do believe, hopefully anyways, that our city, well, I know for a fact our city is going to heal up a bit, but hopefully it heals up enough that they can't take it next turn. But even if they do, so be it. We're just going to start on another slinger here immediately. Next turn we do get political philosophy, and like I said, even if it does fall, it's not the end of the world here. We have troops coming down to the rescue. In fact, I gotta watch out that we don't get double sneak attacked here, but considering he is occupied with Gaul already, I think we might be okay. Yeah. Okay, well, that's fine. Like I said, it's not the end of the world, our religion, because, yeah, we're going to go into oligarchy immediately. And now we can get rid of discipline. That was actually, like, I should have switched out of that, and I intended to, but I forgot to, and we should have been in a gauge the whole time, since like 4 turns ago or whatever it was. Meanwhile, we will take conscription as our other bonus one here, and we'll put charismatically. Hold on, do we have? I don't think we have envoys. Okay, but we haven't trained an archer yet. Okay, so never mind. Good, that's what I was checking for. So we're gonna put diplomatic league in here, because when we get our first archer, we'll get 2 envoys toward that military city state. Go with a gauge there. We're gonna go with the oh, we have it in. Never mind. I was like, I don't see urban planning. Anyways, so we got all that going on, and we're actually going to put conscription in as well, because we will have archers soon enough, so we'll be saving some money when we do. In the meantime, though, now as you can see, they are still under McDology, which means that this slinger is going to freaking wreck this other slinger's face, and just killing that cements us there. And then meanwhile, we're coming with our scout. We might as well hit the barbarian here with the slinger, since the slinger can't take the city anyway, and we could actually get a promotion off this guy, because this slinger does not have a promotion. Meanwhile, we'll just leave him be with our barbarian and keep coming down here, because if you don't know, you can only get 1 promotion off of barbarians, and then after that you only earn 1 XP per kill. Meanwhile, we do have Liang just sitting around doing nothing, but clearly we're keeping Pingala in for what I hope are obvious reasons. But in case you don't know, he's boosting our culture. He's essentially doubling our culture at this point, since we only have 2.1 otherwise. But yeah, anyways, we finished political philosophy, so now it's time to reevaluate our situation here. We're going to we're going to get mysticism, because we want the envoy from it, because remember, if we get two envoys for building that archer, then we can take suzerainship with that envoy. So that's why we're going to grab that. Then we're going to go into drama and poetry next, because we do want to get our theater squares up. With Byzantium, our unique unit is way down here. It's actually unlocked in the civic tree at divine right. So culture is a very, very important aspect of their game, and we need to keep that in mind as we're planning our tech tree and making our decisions and whatnot. Meanwhile, though, like, we finished the slinger here. Clearly, we're going slinger, slinger, slinger for the time being. But like I said, I'm not worried. We're going to take this back easily. There is still that choke there. And now at least we know that our holy site won't get pillaged in the meantime until we take our city back. Again, we're purposely avoiding archery, because we want to get as many slingers out and then pay gold to upgrade them. In the meantime, we should get pottery next, and that's because when we actually settle this city over here, we won't be able to drop down our holy site here until we clear that marsh, or not clear it, we could just override it, but you can't override marshes until you get pottery. You can see here, yeah, allows harvesting and bonus research to improve by farms. Well, it doesn't specifically mention that, but just take my word for it. You can't do it until you get, or no, hold on. Never mind, we need to get to irrigation, so don't take my word for it. So that's where we're going. We're going towards irrigation. I lied. If you're enjoying the video, do me a favor and smash the like button. It really helps small channels like mine grow and get discovered. Better yet, leave a comment while you're at it. Interacting with my community is hands down my favorite part of this whole YouTube experience, and I do my best to respond to each and every one. And by this time, at least I hope it should go without saying that I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have, so leave them in the comments down below, or jump over to our community Discord server and get a hold of me there. Actually, you know what? We have a governor title available. I think given the circumstances, I was saving that for Magnus, but we're going to actually go ahead here and promote Connoisseur. And that way we'll get an extra 2 science per turn as well. And in 2 turns, it'll go up to 3 extra science per turn. And that will help us get to the irrigation that much sooner. But yeah, you can see them running off. They think they got it under control. Well, let me tell you, they don't. Meanwhile here, like I said, we're going to skip right through with our builder. We're going to hammer them again with that slinger there. And we should be able to get a 3rd attack, which I do believe would give us our promotion. No, we'll still be 1 attack shy. I forgot they nerfed that a while ago. But in the meantime, let's start moving forward with our slinger and attacking. Ooh, look at that damage. Meanwhile here, we'll actually move across the river with our scout. Because then we'll put our slinger onto this hill and our scout onto this tile, and then when our warrior gets down to this tile, we will officially have this city under siege. Oh look, they came back to die. How nice of them. Very, very thoughtful. Look at them. They're so nice. All right, so he's taken care of. Now watch we move here. And now, right now, that's not the case. But actually, the slinger doesn't matter. So we're just going to switch positions. And now they are under siege. So the city will no longer repair, which will make our life a lot easier. And we can keep hitting it. And then meanwhile here, our scout is just going to fortify. And if their warrior attacks us, he'll die. And rip warrior. Now in the meantime though, what I am going to do is let the city heal up one turn. I'm going to shift the scout here and fortify. Oh, never mind. I thought with the river... That's... Oh, because we're standing here. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Sorry, because I was going to shift over, but we don't have to shift over. So, actually, let's go ahead and take the promotion. And we're going to take the Garrison Promotion, because once we take the city back, he'll have an extra +10 combat strength. And then, meanwhile, here, let's just go ahead and heal up our warrior to full strength. And with our slingers, we're going to come down and play. Because, like, there's no rush to take our city back right now. Like, we do want it fairly quickly. We're not going to drag this out too long. However, we can farm this for experience and get levels up on all of our units. Because remember, they're getting plus 20% experience right now, right? Well then, that changes things. Now it's red team go. We want to kill it as quickly as possible. And leave it to the volcano. Oh, thank God it didn't nuke our units. That was, like, really lucky. But okay, so if we move here, it's still under siege. I can move there. We can move there. We can move there. We don't have the money for archers anyway, so this will be the last slinger we get, though. That should be more than enough, because that'll be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'll get 6. I'll get one more after that. Because we did lose that other one when they took the city. So there. And then it's only ancient walls, so it's nothing to worry about. Like, not that much anyway. And we are still dealing the crazy amounts of damage. You can't get across the river, right? No, you can't. Oops. So, in the meantime, though, it's not going to take us very long to hammer these walls down. And again, we're waiting until an archer to use that envoy. They do have backup coming, so we got to try and make this fairly quick, but it's not going to be that bad, even if our scout dies, because now we have enough of our troops here. We'll move you there. Let the warrior heal up to full health since they're killing and attacking the scout. That warrior won't be able to hit the scout this turn, so the city might not be able to kill it, especially because we're going to damage it here. In fact, yeah, you can't get across the space. That's fine. Nice. The scout did his job and held the castle for us, so now we are going to... Well, I guess we can't save the scout because he can't run away. But you never know, maybe he survives another attack. But we're going to do our best to help him survive it anyways, because he's a little hero and he deserves it. Meanwhile, okay, so this guy has a promotion, right? Do you have a promotion? No, you don't. So we're going to pull back with him, move here, and we can still hit. Hit again there. And then we are going to attack with the warrior. It's the quicker we get these walls down, the quicker we don't die. 2 more turns until we get out of that. Meanwhile, let's definitely... Did we get irrigation? Yeah, we just completed irrigation, so that the boost from Pingala is definitely helping us out. Let's... we are going to be getting the boost for sailing, like we're going to be settling on the coast there. So we'll at least pre-research sailing, because then we're going to want to start on galleys fairly soon. But yeah, meanwhile, we have you, so we can promote you, and we'll take volley on you. And you can just stay where you are, because we have too many units beside this volcano. And I could just envision us getting nuked. Well, he did a wonderful job. He tried his best. Remember that our +10 combat strength affects the units too, right? Meanwhile, here though, we are going to heal the warrior up again, because we need the warrior to take the city, clearly, now that our scout's dead. So, yeah. Yes, yes, you're my declared friend. I don't care what you say anymore. Holy, look at this. Saved by the bell. Yeah, definitely going to take incendiaries here, which will help us defend against that city from now on. And if that warrior attacks again, it'll die. And now that we can actually attack with all of our units and our warrior, let's start with the one that has the promotion, so we deal the most damage first. And then, yeah, we should be able to attack with all of them for sure, so that's fine. The walls are almost done. As you defeat more and more walls, they also deal less damage, so I'm not even going to bother attacking with our warrior, since they shouldn't be able to kill our slinger, and we're like basically XP farming here. And now that we're done this, we are definitely going to switch into something else. Oh my god, I will go to war with you, Ethiopia. You better settle right on that horse. So it looks like we're going to go from one war to the other. After we take our capital back, I'm going to peace out with Tamar there, because she's not close to us, so she will probably peace out. Even if she doesn't, though, I can hold this city with literally one slinger. Well, a bit more yet, one archer. So it'll be go time against Ethiopia if they decide to... Well, they will settle there. That's the first spot, so they're actually doing us a favor, in all honesty. But yeah, it'll be rip city to Ethiopia after this, because they've done us a favor. They built our holy city, or our holy site there for us. They've got us one rock-hewn church, 2 rock-hewn churches. Oh baby, this is going to be pleasant. Like I said, everything seems to be turning up Tyler here, man. Like, this is just absolutely insane. Yeah, like, nuts. Okay, so let's pull back. We don't actually need these slingers anymore. Like, not right now, not to take the city anyway. So we might as well save some movement and keep them up here. Meanwhile, though, I would definitely like to get the Oracle, but I had such a good spot over here. Well, this doesn't matter. We could switch this just to another Hippodrome, and it does the exact same thing. So if we built the Oracle here, that would actually be really nice. So, meanwhile, let's think about where I place it. If I place it here, this city could get their theater square here. And then this city could get a theater square. Okay, yeah. So this is the Oracle. I could freaking find it. And then this city could get their theater square here. And then we could do a Hippodrome here. Their theater square here. And then that turns into... And then this city could even get their Hippodrome here. Oh my god. So if we pull this off... I'm going to calculate this off screen because math isn't my strong suit. Alright, there we go. So if we get this city's Hippodrome here too, that would screw this, but maybe we can just build a wonder here. Maybe we go with a harbor here. Even though it would only be a +2 harbor to begin with, it would turn into a +3 harbor, right? Yeah, this would be a +3 harbor, and then if we did that, we could switch this one to the Mausoleum of Holocarnarsis, if I could find it. There we go. And then all those yields would stay the same. Just a shame this wasn't a forest, because then we could build the Mahabodhi temple in there and that would have worked out real cool. But hey, I can't complain about this game. But yeah, that's perfect, because yeah, they're going to go settle that city right there, which is great. And we finished that, so let's start work on the Oracle. Normally I would be doing shops and all that stuff, but I don't think we have the time for it at the moment. But meanwhile, now that we are doing that, we want to go switch into military tradition so that we can switch our government types after we take our city back in 4 turns. Like in 4 turns, we'll more than have our city back, but we'll switch into autocracy, and we'll also put in the Corvée policy card, which will give us plus 25% production towards getting the Oracle. Or has it gone already? Am I getting excited for nothing? Nope. Temple of Artemis and all the usual culprits. Meanwhile, our slinger survived, so let's first hit with this slinger in order to get him some free experience. Let's hit with this slinger. And that slinger. And that slinger. And take our city back. So the unfortunate news is we lost a bit of population. The good news is we got a whole bunch of experience, and yeah, rip Byzantium. Like as soon as this slinger gets into the city, he has plus 10 combat strength from the garrison, and then then he has the plus 3 from Taxis, so he'll get plus 13. So he'll be 28. So he'll be tougher than an archer. And then once we actually turn him into an archer, which, oh yeah, by the way, we can go ahead and grab that now too. So let's do that. Yeah, all the more merrier. Meanwhile, here, I think what we do is grab a builder. And let's put a governor in here first. Coincidentally, it's great that it's Liang, so we'll put her back in there. And then, yeah, 5 turns till her. How many turns till builder? 13. Yeah. There we go. And then we're like, our gold situation's a little bit, it hasn't updated yet. I think it will spring up because none of these units should be taking maintenance at all. But in the meantime, now Cardiff has walls, but we can go clear that barbarian camp. So let's actually head that way, because we do still have open borders with Ethiopia for now until we go to war with them. So that'll be cool. What would be awesome is if Ethiopia, are all the religions gone? I haven't even looked yet. Yeah, all the religions are gone. Who all founded them? So we got Taoism by unknown. Those bastards. Oh, I'm going to enjoy killing them for them taking core music. You can, on DD, you basically almost can never get that. And then we got Unmet Player with Feed the World and Synagogue. We got Islam. Again, Unmet Player, unknown. And then Georgia founded... Oh, perfect. So she actually... It would make more sense to kill her... Or no, because he might screw up our plans. Like, by where he lays his districts. And I like my plans. So it would make more sense to go after her first. But she'll be our second victim. And Poland's the other one. So we'll keep Poland for now anyways. I'm not worried about them. I'm not a declared friend. I always try and have a declared friend, at least one of them in every domination game, because then you have somebody that you can trade all your extra strategics and your luxuries and diplo favor and all that from until you get penalized. But speaking of diplo favor, let's shop some of that around and see exactly who will give us the most, if there is, because sometimes there's somebody who will give more, like say Wilfred of the Canadian pays a lot usually, but everybody seems to be flat at 7, and clearly Georgia isn't in the equation. So then in the meantime though, because we are going to be going to war with Ethiopia, we want to trade them to him, because we want to like take as much of his money as we can, because the less money he has, the weaker he is, right? And the easier it is for us to kill him. And great, we get a little more than we need to get an archer, so now we can almost afford 2 archers. And like I said, I'm pretty sure the 1.5 is going to spring up, and it sure is because of peace as well. But again, I want archers, so I'll accept that, but I'll take bulk gold from her. And there you go. No harm, no foul. We got a bunch of experience with our units. So our warrior's kind of a key dude. Let's try and get him away from that volcano. We definitely want to promote this guy. Get him in the city, and we're going to promote him to an archer. Actually, I'm going to heal him before I pay for his archer, because if that volcano goes again and he dies, that's just like throwing money down the shitter. But now that we have archery... the next most important thing for us to work towards is engineering in order to get city catapults out faster, which was why it was such a great thing when they declared war on us, because if you don't know, it gives you the boost for defensive tactics, which helps you get that. Meanwhile, I think we still will switch governments because we want the Oracle. That would definitely help us out, because that also counts if we get an encampment up. That counts as double the great general points. Like, it's a really, really good wonder, even in a domination game. And then meanwhile, did we pre-build drama and poetry? No, we didn't. So yeah, we'll do the 2 turns into military tradition. Then we'll spend the time we need to upgrade that. Meanwhile, we're not going to be upgrading these slingers. We only have enough. We're just under enough for 4 of them. But we're obviously going to prioritize. Don't head back. No. No, don't head back. But we're always, sorry, I didn't finish my train of thought there. We're obviously going to prioritize promoting the slingers that already have attack experience, right? So we'll move there. And speaking of that, we'll go with volley. And he's almost promoted. This guy is promoted, so we'll these 3 will be the first 3 that we turn into archers. But that guy we'll save the 60 for him because he's important. Actually, you know what? He's not that important. We'll get him last because he's going to stay in Constantinople just in case Georgia decides to get fresh with us again, and we're going to be doing everything we can to go after Ethiopia here. And like I'm pretty sure we're just going to steamroll them. It's not going to be a problem. But oh my God, I'm so looking for like Holy Site. That is finished, right? Yes, it is finished. That is finished. Ideally, I'd like to get them another district down. That would be like a perfect world. But it is what it is. All right, so then if we're not healing him up, why didn't he heal? That's weird. He's like still just as hurt as he was. But meanwhile, this guy is going to get promoted. However, I still want to skirt that volcano. So you guys, like, we're taking that settler. Like, whether it's with slingers or whatever we have to do. Meanwhile, okay, so you're going to come here and you're going to turn into an archer. Which now that gave us the perfect timing, too, because we can switch out next turn. I totally forgot about that. But now we have the 2 envoys there. So we're going to take suzerainship of them. Get some air score, and we can also check out what's going on around here. Okay, so Poland's over to our east. It's nice to know where she is. Hopefully she'll leave our city-state alone, otherwise we'll have to reevaluate being her friend. But we could always just move units here and block anyway, as long as we pay attention to and make sure we see it happening. But yeah, we can move you away from the volcano, and then everybody is nice and cozy at the moment. And now we have flanking bonuses too, just in time for that attack. We're not producing any more units, so we can get rid of a Gauge, put conscription up there. We can get rid of diplomatic league, put on charismatic leader. Now that we're going back into another war, though, I think I want the experience for my units, so we're going to stay in oligarchy for now. At the 10% production towards the Oracle isn't worth it, in my opinion. Now that we're like this, the Ethiopian war totally changed what I was thinking. Otherwise, I would have been happy to switch. But yeah, so you can come in there and heal, and then okay, so we have what 150. So we need 180 to get 3. But these would be the ones that I upgrade. Yeah, so with these ones, we're just going to follow. And then now, like I said, we're going to pre-build drama and poetry, so hopefully we do get the Oracle. We'll send this builder up there to help chop them. Even though we don't have Magnus, we can still at least chop this tile out, since we're going to be building a district there anyway. And, oh, we need masonry to harvest the stone, so let's go ahead and do that. Sure, I'll take the delegation, because that magically gives us the right number that we need. So you can actually step back. Yeah, I'm not worried about promoting that slinger until later. It's better to improve the army first. So hopefully we get him. Are they at peace or are they still at war? He's still at war with Gaul, so hopefully we're going to be like fighting Gaul to who can get that settler first. All right. So we'll use our open borders to our advantage for now and zip through and come up this way with them. Meanwhile, here you get promoted and you get a promotion and you get a promotion. There we go. We're still at +2 gold per turn. Not too bad. We're 6 turns out from masonry when we'll be able to chop that. 2 turns out from the builder. Liang is established, so it will be a 4 charge. Oh, you. I might just declare war on her. Yeah, I think I'm just going to declare war on her so we can kill her units. like, I can't right now. Sorry, I should have clarified that. I can't declare war on her right now because, like, we can't, right? Like, literally, we still have to. There's 5 turns until we can declare war at them. We should be fine though. Like, it shouldn't be an issue because we have such strong support and they are just missionaries. But that's going to irritate me so much throughout the game that I think I'll just have like a standing war with her anyways. We already decimated her army. Like, when you have a higher army strength than the AI on turn 61, like, they're crippled basically. So she screwed herself. It was her choice, and like, you got to consider too, her military strength is 160 right now. That's 160 including the units that she's levied already from Cardiff, and you can see too, she's not too far away. So I think we are going to go Ethiopia and then springboard back and go straight after her. So we might as well have the war going the whole time. This slinger, once we turn him into an archer here, like right now, we'll be able to literally hold our city from almost anything that they can throw at us, at least long enough for us to get to actually get over there. And considering we want to get city walls anyway, once masonry comes here, we'll be able to get that. Oh, they pillaged our old god obelisk is hurt. Actually, I'm gonna get that first because, or no, wait, no, I'm not. Sorry. Yeah, we'll get the builder and then we'll figure the situation out, because right now we don't have a theater square to settle our faith. But I'm going to show you, like, what I mean is why this is so important to get Jesuit education and how it's going to be so powerful. Because, like, clearly you can see here we're struggling. Like, look at us at 8 compared to, like, the lowest is 17, and then culture wise the lowest is freaking 29. But everybody's blowing us out of the water. You always, when you go for a religion, you set yourself back, but then you use that faith to rebound. Right now, we can't use it with a golden age. However, there is still time left. But however, by taking Jesuit education, as soon as we chop out a theater square or a campus, we will instantly be able to buy an amphitheater in there or a library and stuff. And especially as you go throughout the game, it's so easy to like just instantly buy freaking buildings. Not to mention, once we promote Moksha, because we are gonna, like, we got Pingala, we got Liang, we're gonna get Magnus, but basically we're only gonna be getting Magnus for Groundbreaker and maybe Provision, maybe, we'll see. And then we're going to go straight to all the way down Moksha to get Divine Architect, and then we can literally rotate Moksha like he's Magnus, where normally you chop out like districts and stuff, and then you can buy the buildings with gold. We're literally just going to rotate Moksha as if he's Magnus to a new city or one that we conquer, right? Like, as we conquer them, buy the districts with faith, and then buy their buildings for the districts with the fucking faith too. And that leaves Magnus to then frickin' rotate and frickin' chop out actual armies for us. And it's just gonna get stupid real fast. Like, stupid in a good way, though. Alright, so cool. They settled over there. Not too bad. So actually, I think... Do I want it? Yeah, I want to kill them, because this would be a +4 harbor. And I want to frickin'... yeah, we're gonna pull back here, because we definitely want to hit them before they get walls. And looks like the volcano erupted, so Gaul's probably gonna have an advantage there. So we're gonna pull back with our slinger here. We'll move here with the archer, and then we're basically just gonna quickly surround him, or surround Axum rather, and then kill them real quick. But we will pull the slinger back to our territory, because he's basically useless until we turn him into an archer anyway. And meanwhile, now our warrior is healed. We still can't kill them right now. But it is what it is. We're not too far away. So we are going to declare war on him here, because we generate less grievances. If we say we're just passing by and then we break the promise, it actually generates more grievances against him rather than just the 150 we're going to get for sneak attacking him here. But anyways, I want to see this here. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. And here, they don't have any here. Yeah, so we definitely need to... how many more turns? 3 more turns, and then she's dead. Well, not dead, but like, then we can kill them. And then now, once we kill an Ethiopian unit, it will freaking help spread our religion too. And then remember that once we have our religion in these cities with Crusade, we'll have +10 combat strength and could just like melt them basically. But yeah, let's start the process here, shall we? We can hit there as well, so let's go. Where's the one that needs a promotion? That's what. Okay, so we're gonna hit first. Actually, no. Normally I would hit first with this guy here. However, let's hit first with our slinger, because we want to make sure we get some experience on him. And then we will hit with this guy here, because he can't hit anything else anyway. At least this archer can still hit the city if we kill him fast enough. So we'll do that. That guy's like on crack or something. So anyway, then we'll go ahead and hit him again. Got another promotion there. Meanwhile, we finished our builder, so let's repair that. And let's also get a shrine next so that we can actually get our own missionaries. Even though we won't need them, the faith actually does help too. Especially if we come across a city-state who is rapid anyway. They're way over there. That's fine. Not exactly worried about it at this moment. But meanwhile, we can come in here. The great thing is we can pillage all these tiles and then repair them afterwards. So speaking of that, let's actually get out of drama and poetry and let's go towards... Oh no, we're too far away from military and training, so never mind. We'll put another turn into drama and poetry here and then we'll figure it out from there. 4 more turns on masonry. But we can start the process. Alright, so builders coming up here. We're going to chop that tile first. 13 turns from the Oracle. I'm hoping we don't get sniped. There you go. See, the unit died, and we got that huge boost. Plus, we got 3 era score for converting a city while we're at war with them. Like, we have a golden age for the rest of the game. I'm telling you right now. Like, we will never miss another golden age. Until we're done this game. It's just going to get real stupid real quickly. Meanwhile, they don't have any units near us other than those religious units, so we're going to bring our archer up here so we can condemn them in 2 more turns. Speaking of which, let's declare friendship with her, and let's also declare friendship with Abiorix over here. There we go. That's good. We will kill him afterwards, but again, it makes more sense for us to kill Ethiopia real quick, take his cities, enjoy the faith, build them up, and then to come back here and hit Georgia next, because she actually has a religion. So if we take her holy city, we don't even have to take it, like take it over. If we just convert her holy city to Macdology and get them like eating all those cheeseburgers and get them to have the like heart freaking problems and obesity, then we actually get another +3 combat strength for our units as well. So yeah, like this is what I mean. Like I think it was Lou. So Lou, like I'm not calling you out specifically here, but this is what I was talking about how godly this civilization is. Like, they are nuts. All right, so the other thing here with our, like, if we look here, right, the borders are here, so it's only our warrior and this archer that has the +10 combat strength right now. So we're actually going to move over with our warrior, and this archer's fairly close to a promotion. However, I'm not concerned about it because we could always run back away if we had to. We're going to step in closer, and we're going to do the same thing with this one. And with this one, we're actually going to step out so that this archer can get soon, because our slinger... Actually, we don't have to go anywhere with our slinger. What am I talking about? Because now our slinger... Like, we're going to take this city real quick, and then this slinger can just turn into an archer here, right? But yeah, so we'll actually come up here, because we'll start taking Harar next. Oh, actually, no. No, we won't. We'll take Harar last. Oh, no, yeah, we definitely will take them. We don't want them to finish that entertainment complex, because if you don't know yet, our Hippodrome gives us a free unique medieval unit every time the building is made, and then, or sorry, the district is made, and then every time a building is made. However, if you don't have, if you haven't gotten to Divine Right yet, like all the way down here where we still have to go, you get a heavy chariot for free instead of a frickin', your Tagma for free. So you definitely want to do that. So we definitely do not want them to finish that, and we'll be doing everything we can to stop them. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and take a shot at that warrior, and then meanwhile, we want you to focus on growth. Actually, I'm going to change my mind. We're going to get another builder here. We're going to get a second builder, because we need to get these tiles improved more than we need a fucking shrine. So again, they're spreading their little shit here. We converted another city, so now all of their cities are under us. We're already at 47 out of 50 era score with 18 turns at least left in the fucking thing. And you can see they're just spamming their little freaking missionaries to their heart's content, and they're not even putting a dent in us. Like, if you take a look at the religious thing, well, I mean, they are technically, but like every time we kill a unit, that dent just like disappears. Like, sorry, I get amused easily. Anyways, let's target the catapult first, because the catapult is definitely something that we don't want to keep around. I'm really, like, with our combat strength, I'm not worried about these units. However, I am worried about the slinger. So we're going to delete this first. We're going to move onto the holy site with our archer, even though we miss an attack, and we'll move the slinger into here. He now has an extra 10 combat strength, and next turn we can pillage that. And yeah, fun stuff. Meanwhile, with our warrior, we are not going to attack. Even though we probably could, I would rather pillage. Because now next turn, we can upgrade our slinger and then pillage the following turn before we take the city. In the meantime, though, is it go time yet with her? On how much is she willing to give us? This is your saving grace. Never mind. We'll just make sure that they don't convert our city. She's giving us 13 gold per turn per thing of diplomatic favor. This is what I was talking about, how there's certain civs that will pay more sometimes. So yeah, she is like our little cash cow. So let's actually sell her our open borders too. There we go, because we actually might be able to buy a builder, come to think of it. Yeah, so you go back to that shrine. And we'll buy the builder in the capital. And let's double check on our little friend down here. Oh, we lost suzerainship anyway. Tamar took it. So that's fine though, because we know at least they won't be getting killed from Tamar. I don't think that her and hate each other. They don't even know each other yet, so that should be okay. But yeah, things are going smoothly. So yeah, in the meantime, there's no point holding him back there since we don't have anything to worry about. He's just like our little fanboy. He's like our simp at this point. Alright, I'm changing my mind. They're gonna die. Yeah. Cash cow or no cash cow. We don't have 30 diplomatic favor and we're not even gonna be close. So just, I'll denounce her. Actually, no, I won't. We'll see. We'll see when we kill a unit how quickly we flip back. And then I'll make my mind. Because they only have missionaries, but they do have a lot of them. There's still 3 that are coming. Meanwhile, here, though, we can go ahead and chop this into the Oracle. Shave 2 turns off there. Next turn, we'll have Masonry, so we can shave, or slice that up and shave some more turns off of it. Meanwhile, this Archer is ready for promotion, so let's go ahead and get that, and we'll take Garrison, because now us standing on this, if you don't know, Garrison also works offensively. Us standing on their district, like, look at this freaking, our warrior is 45 range strength. Like, what's a crossbow? A crossbow is 40, so our warrior is 5 combat strength stronger than a crossbow right now, and we're not even sniffing machinery tech yet. But yeah, anyways, so on that note, where did the gold, what did I spend the gold on? Oh yeah, I bought a builder, that's where it went. So on that note, let's get some more faith while we're here. We can actually also take a hit. Let's do that. Let's just hit the city. Let's hit the city there. We want to actually come into the territory, so let's try and kill the slinger over there. And then meanwhile, we already pillaged that, so let's move to the Rock-hewn Church. And here, let's hit the catapult over there. And now Axum is under siege, so we can take it when we're done all of our pillaging. Which is fine. I don't mind them spending their charges because we'll get a chance to see. I'm not going to send the archer though. I'm going to leave the archer in Adrianople because if we do have to kill them, we will. Meanwhile, let's start with this tile first, getting a mine. Get a little bit of air score, and then also will help us get towards It'll also help us get towards the apprenticeship boost as well. Sure, we'll take your delegation, buddy. All right, well, you just lost everything, lady. She is no longer of value to us at all anymore. Because in case you don't know, once they've denounced you, like watch. So she was giving us 13 gold per, or 13 bulk gold each now. 1 bulk gold. So she literally has no value to me. So she's nothing other than freaking nothing that I paid in my ass. So there you go. Goodbye. Yeah, I'll be having the last words, honey, when your head's up on a pike. All right, so that actually gives us flexibility now. Your little bitch asses better run, because now we can actually pillage their units. But meanwhile here, let's go ahead and kill a unit here and get... Okay, so you have a promotion. Excuse me, the slinger here has a promotion too, so let's go ahead and take Baldy. I like to try and alternate my promotions. Meanwhile, I would like to get... Actually, we're going to pull that archer back, because he's the only one that doesn't have the crazy combat strength right now. And then meanwhile, let's hit them there. We'll finish them off. Oh, I thought we would have, so now we'll finish them off. And now did that take us back? Because every one of those is like a little freaking, a little whatchamacallit. It's like an apostle without promotions is only a 200 spread. So like every unit we kill is like a little bit tougher than an apostle spread. Anyways, now that we got that, like I said, we're going to be getting sailing. I'm not worried about it. Now I think we want to head toward engineering. Like I said, we can build city walls now, so we are going to do that in the capital when they finish with their shrine. Oh shit, I forgot about drama and poetry. That was a mistake. We lost like 3 turns or 4 turns of culture at least, I think. Meanwhile, I think let's get a trader. No, let's finish the shrine and then we'll figure it out. I know I keep flip-flopping, but anyways, now that we are back here, let's also hit this guy. Even though we have a promotion, I'd rather kill units than have them hurt me. And we can always heal up to get repairs anyways. Alright. So, we have the city under siege. We have a promotion with this guy? No, we don't. He took his promotion, so we need 60 gold. That gets us faith. That gets us faith. And the district definitely gets us faith. I really don't want that district to finish, so we need to freaking clear these guys. Alright, so we clear them. I mean, might as well take another shot with you. We're actually going to move down with you. Move you into here. And then when they attack us, we'll get a little bit of experience, and then we should be able to finish them off after that. And then here, we do not have a promotion, so we might as well keep attacking right now and enjoy the experience while we're getting it. Here, let's go ahead and pillage that faith. Run, you little bitches, run! She's going to do it too, so I think what we'll do is we'll actually start saving our diplomatic favor. Hopefully we can get up to 30 and request that she not do that, because they will abide by it sometimes, but otherwise our whole plan of maintaining a friendship will just have to be a thing of the past. It's not actually the end of the world if we do go and kill her too, because Kumasi's in the game, and in case you don't know, their suzerain here says... your trade routes to any city-state provide +2 culture and +1 gold for every specialty district in the origin city. So essentially, it bypasses the whole penalty that you normally have when you don't have anybody to send trade routes to in domination games, because it basically turns every city-state into a little, like, domestic trade route almost. Not quite as powerful, but, like, powerful enough. But yeah, we're still going to keep chasing her. Ooh, this only gives us gold, so let's go get that improved. And we'll build mines on these tiles here, and we'll wait for that tile until it's improved, because we have 3 charges, right? Yeah, so that will be that. 4 turns until this. fact, I think I'm going to wait. Like, we're not waiting for Magnus, but I think I'm going to wait. Because, well, no, I'm going to regret it if we don't get the Oracle. Never mind. We're going to harvest it. I was going to wait and chop it into the theater square itself. But I don't want a chance missing out on that. We still could get sniped technically, but at least with only one turn to go, we increases the odds of not getting sniped. And
I sprang upon the swift ship in the form of a dolphin. Pray to me as Apollo Delphinius. Also the altar itself shall be called Delphinius and overlooked forever.
So pretty, so pretty. All right, so what this does, if you don't know, it gives you patronage of great people who cost 25% less faith, which means we can buy them for 25% cheaper. And hey, guess what? We're going to have a lot of faith. And then on top of that, districts in the city provide +2 great person points of their type. For example, great writer points from the theater square district. And it must be built on hills. So what that means, especially as we have Pingala as well, once we promote him more, if we take a look through his promotions here, at some point, it's not going to be right away, but we can get plus 100% great people points generated per turn in this city, and that is absolutely crazy. Actually, I might even do that right away. Because then, like, for instance, like, let's look at the theater square as the example, because that's what we're about to start building right now, right? So for the theater square, you generate 1 great writer point per turn. So then the Oracle turns that into 3, right? And then when Pingala gets that promotion, he turns it into 6 great writer points per turn. And that's the same thing with great generals, with all that kind of stuff. So it's very powerful, Pingala and Oracle, even in domination games. Because, like, even if, like, we had a campus, like, just imagine how quickly that would help us get freaking great scientists to help with our science game, right? And get better tech for our war game. But meanwhile, we're going to head over yonder and go after them. Meanwhile, here, let's do that. Oh, actually, we're going to switch out of that into ironworking, because we'll get this iron online and then mine that one there. And this city can worry about its own builder afterwards. Meanwhile, our production is 13 here. It's 11.7 in the city, so it's comparable. Never mind. So we'll grab city walls there next. And then here we got that. Let's grab our old god obelisk for sure. But let's lock in the price of our theater square. So I almost screwed it up and put it there, but just automatically. So this is going to be this district's, or sorry, this city's theater square. We don't want to get them mixed up, because it's very important that these two have to come, like, this will be Axums, and then this one will be whatever we call that city. Speaking of that city, we do want to get it settled at some point too. But again, priorities are war machines already going. Like, we would like to grab these cities, and we will hopefully, especially this one, but clearly we don't need the air score anyway, so I'll probably get these cities when we can buy our units with faith. Meanwhile, how many turns would that have been for the 9 turns? Yeah, that's too much. So we'll get that and then go into theater square there, and again, they are on production focus, so that's good. Actually, we're almost at our housing cap, so we're gonna get a granary before we start that theater square. And it'll help our city grow faster, which will in turn help us produce things faster and all that fun stuff. And we'll take over that tile too. Oh, never mind, we can't work it. My bad. Okay. Meanwhile, we did the pillages. And now we still do want them under siege, though, right? Do I really? We can just siege them because we have so many units. We don't need to. We can start moving. Actually, never mind. We're not going to move. We're just going to heal him up. But meanwhile, here's a promotion for everybody. So we're going to move this guy to this one, because remember, he has the promotion where he gets that +10 combat strength while he's in there. And only when he's in there. So let's shift you there. We don't really have to move these troops, because we can use these ones to go there. This guy has a promotion, so we'll take Aerostorm next with him. Again, I alternate as much as I can when I can avoid it. Oh. And the city is not under siege because we shifted our units. That's fine. It'll let them heal back up, and that actually just means more experience for us. Like, basically, we're just going to sharpen our blades with Ethiopia since it's so easy right now, and we're doing it, like, pain-free. Meanwhile, next turn, we have 60 gold now, so we can upgrade that guy, too. But yeah, there's no rush to pillage these things. We can't do anything with faith anyway, so we might as well enjoy the experience while we're here. That was not pun intended, but it does work. Meanwhile, let's actually move to... No, let's stay here until next turn, and then we'll move to that tile and pillage them. And then meanwhile, here we got 2 charges left with this dude. I don't want to do any more chops until we get Magnus. We aren't going to be chopping these 2. So I better actually put a don't fucking touch me sign here so I don't forget, because I can get chop happy sometimes. And remember that we're getting the adjacency bonus from these, right? It's not just like, oh, I don't want to chop them. They're helping our holy sites, which is helping us in the long run. I cannot wait until we get up to 7 population here, which shouldn't be too long, actually, especially once we get that granary. Oh no, never mind. We're getting city walls here and then a granary. But either way. Okay, so we're going to move here. Even though we're not going to get experience, we're going to hit the slinger and get rid of him. Oh yeah, we need to be in friendly territory to promote. Alright, well. In that case then, can he get there? No, he can't even get there. Alright. Right. Meanwhile, so much for getting that. We're going to go ahead and here and hit the catapult that's closest, because he'll target this slinger, and like our slinger's tough, but it is still a slinger, even if it's like a slinger that's on crack. But meanwhile, looks like we have some friends to play with. Ooh, so maybe we want to get walls here too. Oh yeah, that is where we're getting walls. Never mind, this is the capital. Okay, perfect. That's fine. This guy's all cracked out. Like, we can wreck these guys' face. Like, they're going to come one by one to their deaths over here. So we'll get back into the city to be safe. Meanwhile, 3 turns on that. This will boost the wheel and also ironworking as well. And apprenticeship. Look at that. 3 for 1. We got deals for days over here. Sorry. Anyways, we're going to switch out of ironworking and we're going to go straight for engineering. Here, we will switch out, if I remember, when we have it pre-boosted or whatever. Meanwhile, we have Macdology is back under our control, or sorry, Macdology. Adrianople is back under the control of our religion, so that's good. We'll get this going to help with our amenities situation. Normally, I sell my amenities pretty quickly, but you know what? With the new amenity change, I'm happy to just not. I'm not that concerned about it. I would rather keep our citizens happy and productive at this point. Meanwhile, though, so I think it's time to let our experience... Hold on. I need to count my promotions. Okay, so you went the volley route. You went the volley route. You went the volley route. You went the garrison route, so you need to go the garrison route. And then we have enough for 3 armies at some point or other. In the meantime, though, it is time to get rid of this. So let's actually hit it again. Just so we can get a promotion where that guy. This will get this guy a promotion and almost kill that. So I'm pretty sure they're going to try and run away with that catapult. I really would like to stop that district, though. So meanwhile, enough playing around. It's time to pillage. Pillage. And next turn we'll pillage there, and then we'll kill them, and then the slinger can turn into an archer the following turn, because it will be our territory. Ooh, they did stand and fight. Good for them. Definitely made a difference. Alright. Now we got Gaul, or yeah, now Gaul's Gondar is under our control as well. So we have a nice path. We could literally just, if we want to, steamroll him, but Well, not really, because I already declared a friendship, but I'm not worried about that. Like I said, I would much rather go get more combat strength, especially considering, look at his science is so weak that we're already almost halving his science, and it's turned 72, and we went religion, and we haven't gotten any campuses yet, so that's saying something. And you got to consider too that our campus science, or our science culture and our gold is going to go up next when we get to the next era as well, in at least at least 11 turns. So we also want to take a look here, and we want to make sure we save one of these 2 governor titles. Oh wait, never mind. We haven't even got our government plaza yet. That's what we're going to do when this population gets to 7, which should be pretty quickly. But yeah, anyways. Meanwhile, back into our fort we go, and then bye-bye, just start raining death on them from the safety of Constantinople. Not to mention when we get the walls there, we can freaking double bang them. But yeah, so meanwhile, you zip up here. We'll get that mine built next turn, as long as the volcano doesn't kill you. And then other than that, I think I'm going to actually chop this tile into our theater square next turn in order to help get it sooner. And then yeah, that'll be our 3rd district, will be the government plaza. I would really like to get some encampments up as well, so I probably will choose the capital to do that with, but we'll figure that out when they get to 4 population, because I think I might go for a theater square first. Oh wait, we forgot about the pyramids. Did they go already? No, they haven't even gone yet. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely going to get some builders and Magnus and chop the pyramids here in the capital. And then, so with that being said, then that does change things. So then we'll turn this into our theater square. At some point, if we get a huge population, that could be a campus, but that's like the farthest thing from my mind right now. And we'll do this as our Hippodrome. No, we're not building another set. Like, see, I was considering changing it just because of the freaking, just because I was like, oh, I could get like 2 cities worth of culture if I arrange this properly, but I forgot we're not settling cities, we're just conquering, so that doesn't matter. Anyway, so then if that's the case, then it would be best to go this as the Hippodrome, and then this is the encampment. And then this still turns into +4, eventually a +5 if we do build that campus. Because if we don't build a campus, we could always turn this into the encampment too. But actually, it makes more sense to do it this way, my bad. Theater square here, Hippodrome here. Because then, once we build this, yeah, it'll just trust me. Anyways, alright, so we can get one more turn of experience. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, we can. So let's go ahead and do that now. Oh, you lucky bastards. You are so lucky you didn't kill. I would have been so mad. Alright, so there's a dust storm. Unfortunately, it didn't damage any of their units, but I mean, I guess we really can't complain with how well things have been going. Meanwhile, that douche, though, is going to make us have to pull back into our city here, because we can't get there and improve it all in one turn. We don't have the movement to do so. Meanwhile, though, they like made a catapult for absolutely nothing. So let's pillage the district for faith, and then let's take the city. Now, though, we have to be careful because this slinger does not have +10 combat strength anymore. But yeah, let's keep moving ahead, and we're going to keep the city. None of these units can move anyways. And we do have a promotion here, though, so we will go ahead and take that. And you, sir, we'll just stay there because we're on a road anyway. Actually, you know what? Maybe let's bring this one back so we can nab that guy and go out there, because I suppose we could leave the comfort of... Yeah, whatever. It's too late. I already clicked it. Anyways, so we did that. Let's definitely go for... The shrine is more important in only 8 turns because, like, they didn't have the old god obelisk. Like, they didn't have a monarchy already, so... Or actually, what am I talking about? Never mind. Yeah, actually still. But the granary here is more important because it's not a freshwater city, so it's never going to be a great city. And yeah, we'll get those repaired. At least I'd like to get 2 citizens in this city. I mean, we'll do better than that with the granary and then eventually like sewers and stuff, but at least we'll be able to work 2 rock-hewn churches here and get some crazy faith generation that way. Meanwhile, dude is ready to chop here, so let's go ahead and we're going to switch into the theater square and chop the forest here. So shave 3 turns off it, but again, we're going to finish the granary first. I just want to put that production into the theater square. And then meanwhile, now let's actually poke out. Now that we brought the archer back, we'll poke out to keep him coming over to us because he can't cross the river. They want to offer us some horses. Oh, and my open borders. Because I would like to chop some horsemen out too. It's always nice to have a mix of heavy and light cavalry at the same time. Now we can upgrade him to an archer. Meanwhile, here I think, well, he's almost so close to getting like experience anyway that we might as well just keep him there because we can, like, we have the row, we can retreat him back anytime we want. Meanwhile, here we're gonna go for we're gonna go for tortoise first. The reason being is because this guy's literally only purpose is to take cities for us that we already damaged. So the longer he survives, the better, because now he'll have plus 17 combat strength when defending against other attacks. But on the meantime, we're going to move right on top of that tile next turn, so that way they can't complete that district. And that should be good for there. So he fell for the trap. So let's go introduce him to our arrows, and then we'll get that going next turn. And then meanwhile, they're coming down closer here. As I said, this is a powerful civilization, and this is a fucking blast to be playing. Like, really. Like, I feel like this is a little bit crazy, but it's sure as hell fun to do. I'll tell you that right now. Meanwhile, we'll hang out here, and actually we'll switch them places so that the archer will heal faster than the warrior, because the warrior clearly doesn't need it now that he has his promotion. Meanwhile, this guy has... Oh, I didn't know there was another one there. Shit. Alright, that's fine. Oh, never mind. He can't get to us in time, so I should have just left. Oh well, my bad. Let's go ahead and hammer him there, and we can get some free experience here with them. Ooh, nasty, they got crossbows. Alright. So we officially have to be careful now, even with our combat strength bonuses. We're going to pull back and regroup, and we're going to get a builder. I don't care about that. We're going to move forward, hit that. We're going to hit it again with this one. We're going to come forward. Even though we're in a marsh, we present a good target for them to pick. And then... Oh, did I not put a governor in there? Oh, I didn't, but we got lots of time anyways. I'm not switching my governors right now. Yeah, that's good. Meanwhile, let's jump back into at least the city here so we can just pick them off as they come. 2 more turns on that, so it should work out well with the boost towards that. We're almost at Games and Recreation, which unlocks our Hippodromes. But again, we are headed straight for Divine Right. So wait, after that we get defensive tactics next. Oh wait, no, we don't. It doesn't matter because, or yeah, we will, because we'll get a governor title faster that way. Because we're definitely gonna have to hard research. Oh wait, hold on. Whoa, hold the horses. Yeah, I don't care about that. We need to get theology going. I should have went to theology already. Is what I should have done. But I had good intentions to get to limes, but I forgot we don't even need it. So yeah, we're going to theology, and then from theology, then we'll go to defensive tactics. And actually, from theology, we're going to go for military training after that to get the raid policy card. No, as nice as that'll be, we'll have plenty of time to get it after we get to divine right. So theology is for scripture, in case you don't know, to literally double the adjacency of all of our holy sites, which will definitely obviously come in handy. They're probably about to pillage that one there. We'll have to deal with that, but so be it. Alright, so no death bells. That's always a good thing. So far, the pyramids are still there. And they flip-flop. They flip. Oh my god, those idiots. Alright, so we're going to step back into their territory so we get plus 10 combat strength. Okay, next we're going to hit them with the strongest unit that we have. Like the healthiest one. You have the freaking district promotion, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to hit them with our archer there. Then we're going to hit them with this archer there, our next healthiest one. Then this one. And then we should be able to finish them off. Oh my god, I can't believe they just gave us a crossbow. I'm pretty sure, like I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that that this archer will be able to tank a shot from a crossbow that's so weak, but if not, I would still gladly sacrifice an archer to get rid of the crossbow. And like, we're not going to play less games here, we're going to just pillage and kill and take them over, because now that crossbows can be like instantly bought any turn that they have them. It definitely changes the way we're playing the game here. Yeah, so we're gonna move. We're gonna hit with that one. We're gonna move there. You gotta pull this guy back to safety. Stupid Poland scout. Alright, and in the meantime, we'll get that guy back to safety as well. Now we have our walls, so we can double tap them. And I know there's that guy there, but I'd rather delete units than not delete units. Alright, we finished walls there. 13 turns on the pyramid. We'll get the builder first and then go into the pyramid. We might not even need Magnus, actually. Like, we will get him at some point, but, like, I think we'll, with just this builder, we'll be able to do it. But meanwhile, we did get to 4, so we are immediately going to go for a theater square here and lock in the price. So that is set down. I can get rid of that pin. We don't have a whole lot to chop, but we do have that one and that one. So, I think that should be enough to get us the pyramids. I love, like, they're literally, like, they don't even know it, okay? Oh, they lost suzerainship. But I think we still are at war with Cardiff anyway. Yeah, we are, so perfect. Yeah, that's fine. Like, they lost control, but watch, killing this unit still, like, they are literally what is, like, making it impossible for the other religions to take our city. It's so cute. Boom. 250. Boom, 250 and a promotion. Oh, I like it. All right. Now, they have a galley there. All right, so we're close to a promotion here. We got to hang out there. All right, what's the turns left? We've still got 16 turns there, so we'll just heal up a little bit over there. And here, we're going to pillage. And I'd like to pillage this as well before we take them. But now, I think what we'll do is pull back. Like, we'll move our warrior here to pillage. We'll pillage their holy site with our archer and then pull back. Did I misclick? Oh, I misclicked. Crap. Well, thank God we have that promotion. Oh, that didn't get us the promotion. Alright, so anyways, that was totally a mistake. We're going to pull back with you. We're going to back one more time. Now that we pillaged, we're going to head there to pillage. You should actually pop into our territory so you heal faster. Now we actually definitely have to get a governor in there. Well, within 5 turns. How many turns is that builder? Okay, so next turn we'll get that builder and then we'll send Liang up there. Meanwhile, though, they don't have any more units coming around us, so we can actually head out here to kind of do that. And now we can send a fully healthy archer back up to the front, which should help us do some damage. And at the very least, get some experience. Alright, and now we can get catapults, which is definitely going to be something that we're going to do with Magnus very shortly. And that's how Axum is going to be a very, very helpful city to us, because we're going to chop all these lovely tiles into catapults. And then it's always important to start getting your catapults promotions early so that you can get them upgrades, and then your bombards are that much more powerful and you just snowball through the game. So we got engineering now. We're literally what we're going to do is just click on machinery, and we're headed straight towards machinery. And we have everything boosted already, so we just need to like set it and relax essentially. We could hit once more for a promotion, but why not just rotate here and heal up in our territory. That one got a promotion, and as soon as this one shoots again, it gets a promotion. And then meanwhile here we'll pillage that next turn. Who is, I guess they're both pretty close to a promotion, but this guy's a little bit further away. And then the healthy, oh shit, yeah, so you come here and then the healthy guy goes there. And we're just going to sit on our holy site now and shoot out. Because again, we have... Oh, never mind. We're coming back. I just saw the freaking missionaries. We'll pillage some missionaries for fun. Meanwhile, we got this. Let's go to the stone first, I guess. Makes sense. And we need to remember to put in corvée, so we do get that 15%. Alright, so... Oh, we still have it in from before. So that'll work out. That won't change. That won't change. I wouldn't mind strategos, so let's actually go corvée there and strategos here. That doesn't change, obviously, and that's all good. All good. Alright. So this guy has a promotion, so let's pull him back here to... Oh, actually, I should just move him forward, but oh well. Anyways, because I could have moved this guy here, is what I should have done. But yeah, meanwhile, here we can pillage, get us some more gold, and now with our 2 healthy units and our warrior, we're going to take the city, and then we'll finish off the war here and turn our sights on to Georgia. Yeah, things are coming along slowly but surely. All right, we have we have 2 envoys actually. It looks like. Do I want to take? I am going to want Kumasi, but like Jaguia has her so freaking secured. Meanwhile, Menelik is Mohendero, but we don't have any envoys there, and we just confirmed our policy card, which was Charismatic Leader. So we'll wait till Games and Recreation, and then we'll switch to Diplomatic League, and we'll send the envoys to Mohendero. Ooh, because Rapid Nui is going to be available as well. That's would be nice. But yeah, anyways, so you can come in here and heal. We don't need our iron yet, so that actually sounds like a really good deal to me. Let's try and squeeze him for another $1. That was his max. All right, that's cool. It's cool, bro. It's cool. Oh, you better not. Okay. And look at that. We got a golden age. Nice. All right. Well, if you want to learn, if you're a newer player and you want to learn how to get golden ages easier, and like this is obviously ridiculously easy with this civilization the way it worked out, but I'm just talking about in general. I have a golden age guide that I'll link to the top right hand corner for those of you who are watching on a computer or in the YouTube app directly on a mobile device that you can check out if you're interested. Other than that too, I will also link to another video. It's a series of tip videos. They're quick videos. They can help new players, intermediate, and experts as well. There's 5 tips in every video. They are short videos, and there's like I think 6 or 7 of them in the series at this point, so those will be in the top right hand corner as well if you're interested in that. Other than that though, if you haven't already, please do me a favor and leave a like on this video. It really does go a long way towards helping a small channel like me grow, and I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, now that all that is said and out of the way, I've definitely rambled on enough, at least for this video, so I'm just gonna shut up, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.